You're listening to the Build Your Wealth podcast, episode number 21. Today I'm talking about getting unstuck and finally taking the leap from dabbling in your hobby to becoming a full-fledged entrepreneur. So stick around and have a listen. Ugh. It's that time of day again. Time to get up and make someone else rich. Hi there and welcome to the Build Your Wealth podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Thompson. Over the years, I've taken the skills I've learned as a dedicated employee in multiple fields and turned it into a thriving six-figure online business to create a wealth of my own. Now I'm here to teach you how to do the same thing. I share my successes and failures as an online business owner with you to help you avoid the pitfalls that can come with being an entrepreneur in the online space. It's my goal to help you achieve your success faster, adopt the right mindset for that success, and to show you how failing forward is all part of the process in building your wealth instead of someone else's. This is the Build Your Wealth podcast. Hey there, friends. What's up? I hope you're doing amazing today. Welcome back to this week's episode of the Build Your Wealth podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Thompson. Today, I'm talking about getting unstuck and how you can figure out if you're ready to take that leap from just wishing you could start your own business to actually diving in with some real-time action steps that'll help get your dreams in gear. I know many of you listening to my podcast are entrepreneurs already, at least on some level. Even if it's more of a hobby for you right now, if you're doing some type of side hustle that's making you a few extra bucks every month, then you've got that entrepreneurial bug and you may be looking to up your game. But how do you know if and when you're ready to take that side hustle up a notch and make it into more than just a hobby? Thomas Edison said, "Discontent is the first necessity of progress." So let's consider that for a minute. Are you happy with the way your business is going right now, or do you want to get more out of it? Are you content with it being just a side hustle or a hobby? Or do you wish you could be doing what you love for yourself full time? Have you been wanting to leave your job and stop working to line someone else's pockets? If any of that sounds like you, then you're ready to push past some of your hesitations with your side hustle and start making it into your main focus. Now, I'm not saying quit your job today and run away from reality. That may not be practical for you just yet. But what I am saying is that if you're discontented with the way things are going, then it's time to put more focus on your dreams. If you treat your dreams like hobbies, that's all they'll ever be. I hate to be the one to tell you this, but you're not going to get rich by chance, and none of this is going to happen overnight. There are no get-rich-quick plans out there that genuinely work. Trust me, I've looked. But what are out there are thousands of opportunities for you to find your passion and turn it into the business of your dreams. When you focus as much energy on something as you can, that same amount of energy gets reflected back to you. But make sure that what you're spending your energy doing are actions that will actually help move the needle forward for you and not just waste your valuable time, i.e., busy work. There are so many resources out there where you can just soak up tons of business advice for free or really inexpensively. Between Facebook groups, podcasts, personal and business development books, and so many mentors. The only way that you can fail is if you don't try or you give up too quickly. You may not find your ideal fit the first time out of the gate, but that doesn't mean that you should give up on doing something that lights your fire. If you don't get up every day excited that you get another chance to do what you love, then it's time to rethink what you're doing. Do you want to wake up dreading the fact that you've got to go work for someone else doing something that you're not happy to be doing, all the while making someone else's company successful? Or do you want to wake up every day and be so thrilled to start your day because you get to live a life of your own making? And please don't use the excuse that you don't have the time, because if you want it badly enough, you'll find the time. The best question you can ask yourself is, when I'm on my last day in this world, Will I look back and be proud of the things that I did? Or will I look back with regret at the chances I didn't take? I promise you, looking back at those missed chances will be your biggest regret in the end. If you've got a dream of doing something that you love, do it. Start that business. Write that book. Take that chance. Start small if you have to. Chip away at your progress a little at a time. Up your game every chance you get. Spend your time with value and with purpose. Take the time to listen and learn from those who've gone before you. Listen closely to their successes and closer still to their failures, because every lesson learned comes from a failure on some level. Be it your failure or someone else's, learn from it. It's the fastest way to grow. If you like this episode, I would love it if you could hop on into iTunes and leave a quick review for me. I read all of them and I just love seeing what you like about the show and how it's helped you. You can also check out my blog at NicoleThompsonNow.com, where you can still grab a free copy of the Batchmaster Social Media Content Planning Calendar to help really get your social posting on track and supercharge your business growth. I hope you'll join me next week for another brand new episode of the Build Your Wealth podcast. This is your host, Nicole Thompson, signing off for now. I'll talk to you again soon. You've been listening to the Build Your Wealth podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Make sure you don't miss an episode by subscribing to the show. I've included any links to specifics mentioned in the show notes section below, so you can easily grab them there. I hope you'll consider leaving a review for me and let me know what you thought about the show. And if it helped you or resonated with you in some way, I'd love to hear about that too. Thanks again, and I'll see you over on the next episode. To your success.